What's up, y'all? It's your boy D. Here with my man T, and it's the Saturday Morning Traffic, the greatest podcast, not the latest podcast. And today on the full court series, what is it? Point guard is it? Shooting guard. There we go. Shooting guard edition. We debating Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. I don't know why people wanted this, but apparently it's a hot and spicy topic. So what do you do with hot and spicy?
Chipotle, baby.
What? Chipotle? This guy. Oh, man. All right, brother, plead your case, man. Plead your case. Let's get to it.
All right, yeah. So it's Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, two Hall of Famers, and we're about to get into it, man. All right, D, you're up first. Who you got? Ray Allen.
Bro, you're going first. What? How am I up first?
Dude, I'm the.
Nah, bro. Please, nah, bro. Nah, you copping, please, bro. Plead your case, bro. I'm good. Like I said, I'm kicking back and relaxing.
All right,
I gotta know what you got to say. Yeah, man.
I'm going
first
with
come,
Reggie.
first serve.
This ain't tennis, bro. All right, let's get it on. All right, so
it is tennis.
all right, I'm going with Reggie Miller. Okay, he actually carried a team to the finals. Okay, so 18, 3-3. Well, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look.
Hey, T, do your thing, man. Don't pay attention to nothing I'm doing. Stay focused for your half of the debate, brother. Stay focused,
Dude,
man. Don't lose track.
Hey, it wasn't fully about the game, though, dude. It was all mental at the same time. Quote unquote, John Starks. He's an idiot. But anyways, his nickname is literally the Nick Killer, bro. Come on, man. All right, so 18, 3-3. One of the best shooters of all time. What else can I say? 5-time All-Star, Hall of Famer. At that time, the East was stacked, but he was always the number one option on the team. What else can I say, dude? Like, he actually carried a team where Ray Allen didn't. Okay? Except in Seattle and Milwaukee, but they didn't do anything. That's why they were always losing. And then, Ray Allen goes over to Boston, but that was Paul Pierce and KG's team. And then later on, but don't look at me like that. He was like a glorified.
Like I said, bro. Stay
focused.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Just keep. Go ahead, finish.
If you're in Michael Jordan's head so much that he tries to choke you, it's a mental game. Okay, you know that basketball is a mental game too. But 8 points in 9 seconds, bro. One of the most clutch. Both players are really clutch in the playoffs, right? I mean, that Ray Allen shot was one of the most clutch shots of all time, which you'll go over because I already know you. All right. So, but Reggie Miller, because he actually was the number one option on the team his entire career, and getting to the pinnacle and then losing to Shaq and Kobe. And we already know how that went down. So plead your case. Who you got?
Ray Allen's better than Reggie. Everything you named outside of him not winning the championship, him being in Michael Jordan's head, him, all the mental game, yeah, that's cool. But to sit up here and say Ray Allen was not a part of that team, bro, they was called the Big Three for a reason. Nobody ran that team. There was no specific leader. If you watch the Boston Celtics documentary from 2007 to 2008, when you watch that documentary, literally they say Mabutu, which means family in African.
Ooh.
Something right there. There wasn't meant to be no specific leader. Yes, there was an iconic player on that team that was there before them two got there, which was Paul Pierce, but that wasn't the goal. There was no goal to be a leader. They knew when it was game time or if it was a clutch moment, of course he was going to be there, but whoever made a clutch moment. That's how it rocks, bro. Hold on.
Hey, do you hear that?
What? That's God knocking on my door to tell me you good.
No, you hear that, right? It's Ray Allen. It's your pick is fading away from this conversation here because Paul Pierce was the one who's always going to take that last shot, no matter what, on that big three. And here's the thing: when you talk about big three, there's always, all right, this is the guy. Miami, where you see him taking that shot. Chris Bosh, D Wade, and LeBron. But it went LeBron, then D Wade, then Chris Bosh. Okay, who looks like a catfish for some reason. But that's a different thing. Okay. All right. But like Reggie Miller, who is the second best player on Reggie Miller team? Exactly. Because you can't.
What does that have to do with Reggie Miller? What does that have to do with
That's
Reggie
what I'm
Miller?
saying. It's like going back to the Magic and Isaiah Thomas discussion. Reggie had to do more for his team to get to there where Ray Allen didn't.
He was on a trash team. Is that Reggie's fault? No. Reggie had an option to leave. He chose to stay.
At that time,
Bro, I'm not trying to hear it, bro. He chose to stay. He chose to stay, bro. He chose to stay. If you stay at a shitty job until your retirement and then your social security your social security check is shit, whose fault is that? You should have left your job and got a better job. Don't sit up here and try to use he had to fight a little bit. I don't care if he had to fight a little bit, bro. So
he had to do more.
If I'm 5'6", and I knock out a dude that's 6'8", is the 6'8" dude going to complain? Oh well, I was bigger. I'm not trying to hear it. No, bro, it's not going to cut it. Reggie Miller made it to the finals and he fumbled.
Ray Allen, 18-4-4.
Ray Allen was on the Boston Celtics. He won a championship. His first run with that team was supposed to win 2 more, but he didn't. That's cool. He minimized his role because he's a team player on the Miami Heat. And when he got to the Miami Heat, he has one of the most iconic shots in history. He's a 10-time. Let me finish. He's a 10-time NBA All-Star. He's a 2-time NBA champion.
Yes.
What more do I need to say? What is Reggie Miller?
The East was trash. The East was trash.
I don't care.
The East back then was more. It was like the West when Ray was there. Of course, he's not gonna have as many there. Like, come on, bro.
So if you're driving an '86 Buick, if I'm driving an '86 Buick, I'm supposed to be mad that you got a Tesla. That's basically what you're saying.
No, because you have a high electric bill, bro. You'll have a high electric bill. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, like I said, I'm not trying to hear it, bro.
But at the end of the day, Ray Allen had more help than Reggie.
No, he did not, bro. The first half of his career, he did not have help. It was Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis. It was Michael Redd and Ray Allen on the Bucks. Then what?
Michael Redd, oh my gosh, he was nasty, bro.
Okay, what is that?
He was an all-star.
It was filled with injury. It was filled with injury. He was a one-time all-star.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He
got ripped a lot of times.
All-star.
He got ripped a lot of times.
Ray Allen was a 10-time all-star. You said what?
He got ripped up a lot of time, like with Damian Lillard early in his career. Same thing. Okay?
His career was riddled with injuries, bro. I don't know. I agree. I feel like he could have done it with that team. Yeah, maybe if they had two or three more pieces. That's neither here or there. That's the land of what is.
And then that
time travel.
And like when you say like because he's a team player, no, he had to go down to that role or he wasn't making that squad.
What do you mean?
Like he had to accept that.
To go to Miami, bro.
Exactly.
He wanted to go to
How
Miami.
you gonna do? That's like Kevin. It's like not at the same height of what KD did.
Man.
But bro, the Celtics lost to the Heat. That's when the Heat, because LeBron got over them, and then they get him. Come on, bro. Let's just say this. Let's agree that LeBron.
I'm not gonna agree.
LeBron, if that wasn't for that, okay, and if it wasn't for Mike Miller, bro, come on. And he wouldn't even have that. Ray Allen wouldn't have that championship either.
All you're doing is diminishing Ray Allen's role. It's already happened. It's done. It's already happened. He has 2 championships.
All right, let me ask you. If you talk about big 3 in Boston, who's the number 1 guy? It's Paul Pierce's team, right? Just like how Steph Curry's. That's his team in the big 3.
Because he was the player.
That's his team.
Okay, that's cool.
Bro.
That's cool. But that doesn't diminish his role.
That's what I'm saying. Reggie Miller had more of a burden for his team because he carried that team.
That's not my problem.
It's not about you, bro. Problem. It's not about you.
That's not Ray Allen's problem. That's not his problem, sir. I'm sorry to break your heart.
I'm sorry to tell you
card decline. I'm sorry to tell you card decline, but it's not going through, bro. I'm sorry.
My card never declines, okay, bro? So we good.
Well, it's declining right now, man, because the debate is looking real negative balancing. I'm going to just let you know right now, my G. Look, Ray Allen is a better player than Reggie Miller. Now, if we switch roles on the team.
Okay, here's a better question. Who is a better defender?
Who's the better defender? Oh, yeah, I'm giving that to Reggie Miller.
Okay, so here's a more of
But
a
I'm going to give it to
two-way
Ray
player.
Allen first. I'm going to give it to Ray Allen first.
For what?
Because I can't. I'm defending Ray Allen, so I'm going to give it to Ray Allen. I feel like he could be he'd be a better defender.
I don't know. I kind of look at Ray Allen, who has a asterisk around his name of going to someone who beat him, just like KD did with the Warriors, going to the Warriors.
That's me, okay? But, I mean, it's kind of like, it is what it is, but Reggie was kind of like.
He was a better two-way player. He guarded Jordan. Okay, so you gotta respect the two-way style back then, right? But he was clutch.
He was clutch. Like, what are you talking about? I would take Reggie Miller, who is actually a team leader. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. That's great. That's great. But to see, you're saying
they average the same. They average the same.
You're saying Reggie Miller's clutch, like Ray Allen's not clutch.
I would say Reggie Miller's more clutch than Ray, but Ray is still clutch.
No doubt about it.
Reggie Miller took more shots in more clutch moments. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Had to.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine because he's the only good player on his team. And
that's what I'm saying, cuz. That's what I'm saying.
So basically what you're saying is Reggie Miller's really not that great. He's just the best player on a trash team. So if you put him on a really good team, he's a role player. That's basically what you just told me.
If you put him on that Boston Celtics big three, I tell you that he would be in Ray Allen's position.
Bro, what is the point at this point? What is the point of this?
I'm serious, dude.
Because Reggie Miller wasn't a liability on defense, unlike Ray Allen.
But that's why you had what was his name? Eddie Howe.
Exactly. Yeah,
Baby Davis, you had a lot of other players.
Here's my thing. They would be even more deeper then. So they wouldn't have to do all the substitutions.
Offense, defense, right? All right, just stay in. All right, let's do it. Let's go. Right?
That's cool. But he still don't got 2 rings.
I'll give him the first one.
You can't. He's already got the second one, so you can't take it away from him. You can complain about it, but you still ate the food. So
he got it. If Tim Duncan was in the game.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
If Tim Duncan was in the game and the catfish didn't get that rebound, I'm just calling him catfish, okay? We're just calling him catfish. Okay?
That's it, bro. You get one.
But, let's quote Matt Barnes. If I'm not actually
a key player on this team, I don't count that as a championship.
You're saying Ray Allen wasn't a key player on the Boston Celtics?
No, I'm talking about the Heat. Of course he wasn't a big three.
Part of the big three.
Oh, my God, bro. You're nuts right now. You're telling me Ray Allen was – bro, you're tripping, bro. You're smoking that rock.
Ray Allen.
You're fucking tripping, my nigga. No, what?
The only thing they have in common is that they're bald. That's the only thing they have in common. Besides his three-point shooting, of course, bro.
Dude. You need to take your hands, bro. You need to take your hands, bro. You need to take your hands, bro. You're tripping, bro.
Reggie Miller was a better clutch shooter and a better shooter,
especially during that time when there was hand checking. They actually
knocked you down without getting called for a flagrant foul. They was like, "Oh, common foul. You got hit in the throat. Okay, that's just a common foul."
Okay, in the mind game, in the defense,
you gotta take Reggie, bro. Don't worry.
Before this conversation's done, you're going to Reggie Miller, bro.
I'm not going to Reggie Miller, bro. He looks like a potato.
Hey, when they drafted him, they said he looked like a potato on a stick, bro. It's like
weird looking, man.
It's like hot dog on a stick without the bun, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
You ready for the results or what? Right. Here is the results from the fans, and hey, it looks like they agree with me. 56% say Reggie Miller, 44% say Ray Allen. What are your thoughts on another loss?
It's not really a loss because Ray Allen's obviously the better player on paper. So it's not really a loss.
That's not what the fans of Saturday Morning Traffic say.
And the fans are our supporters. So what can we do?
Hey, we gotta go what that they want, and what they want is they say Reggie Miller wins. So, bro.
Hey, but with cool people like us, man, we gotta have delusional fans, and they're clearly delusional in this situation. I want to call all 56% of those people and tell them, just you know what, subscribe, but man, turn off the notification bell, man. You're banned for a week, man. Because you're crazy. You're delusional.
Dude,
You
this
lost
is
your
it, bro.
marbles.
Hey,
You're a nugget short of a Happy Meal.
But Reggie Miller,
Amazing.
they say was better.
7.
And remember, he was on Dream Team too as well, sir.
Bruh, you know why he was on Dream Team? Because he was sleeping, bro.
sleeping that swish. But no, it's even crazy. All right, let's have a debate on this. Who is better between Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and Cheryl Miller? We
What?
already know.
Cheryl Miller would kill them both, bro.
All right, dog. Women empowerment, man.
Are you
That's all
serious?
I'm going to say, bro. Women
Cheryl
empowerment.
Miller dominated Reggie, bro.
Women empowerment, man.
Dude, she scored 110 points in high school, bro.
Women empowerment, man. Women empowerment.
All I'm saying is she revolutionized the women's game, bro.
You gotta respect
Women
that.
empowerment, man. Women empowerment.
But at the end of the day, Reggie Miller wins, Ray Allen loses, and he actually, that's just what it is.
Women empowerment, brother. Women empowerment.
That's all you got because you knew you got the loss.
Women empowerment, man. Women empowerment.
You're like, record.
Women empowerment, man. Women empowerment, brother.
All right, Dean, that was it. Reggie Miller wins in the fan poll. What were your thoughts when you saw another loss right there?
I mean, I won the last one, but that's fine. I'm not sure.
That's true.
But let's be realistic. Ray Allen.
I can't win 100% of the time, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. Yeah.
Reggie Miller is not a better player than Ray Allen. We're gonna leave it at that. You can say what you want to say. The fans are fans. They're gonna support us regardless. But the whole purpose of this is to create a healthy debate and create a safe place for people who love basketball to comment, talk,
But
information.
hold on. There is one thing we can agree on during their careers.
Sean Bradley always got dunked on. He was always on the top 10 sports center. That's all I say.
What was Mark Cuban thinking?
Oh man, that dude's like a giant toothpick. But yeah, man. It's your boy D. Here with my man T. It's Saturday Morning Traffic, the greatest podcast, not the latest podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, dislike. We let our haters be our motivators. Make sure y'all check out the next episode of the Full Court series, Shooting Guard Edition. Question mark versus question mark. We will be dropping that already. You know who we got going against who we pitting against who crossing up, who busting a shot, all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
That's me, bro.
Everything, man. Yeah.